What's going on, everybody? Tyler Mooney here to recap what was an incredible night last night for the New York Islanders as they get their first win of the 22-23 season, a 7-1 defeat, a throttling of the Anaheim Ducks. This was an attack that the Islanders put together that was as relentless and as unforgiving as we've seen from them even going back for the entirety of last season. They get 7 goals. The goal scorers are as followed. You get 2 from Scott Mayfield, you get 2 from Robin Salo, and then 1 apiece from Noah Dobson, Oliver Wahlstrom, and Anthony Beauvillier. Troy Terry got the lone goal for Anaheim. But in this game, Ryan Strome took a penalty for the Ducks just 2 minutes in, and although the Islanders did not score on that power play, it really set the tone for the entire game. It helped New York get out to a 6-0 shots advantage in the first 5 minutes, and everything really just snowballed from there. The Islanders got 2 goals in the first period and then 3 in the second to make it 5-0 going into the third, and after that, the rest of the game was pretty much a formality. You see that the Islanders score 7 goals, and naturally your first thoughts will be toward, the offense and the forward group, but the crazy thing about tonight was the Islanders' offense was really led by their defense. You got 5 goals coming from Islanders defensemen, including 4 from their third pairing of Scott Mayfield and Robin Salo. I mean, if you're getting 4 goals from your third defense pairing, you're going to be hard pressed to lose in the National Hockey League, and that's kind of how the Islanders looked tonight. They looked unbeatable. They were flawless on both ends of the ice. But here's what head coach Lane Lambert had to say, but just how important it was that the Islanders' defense were able to help out in the way that they were tonight.
Well, it's crucial because, as we know, it's a hard league to score in, and, you need help from your defense to join the rush and potentially create some outnumbered rushes and attacks. And, really our forwards are doing a really good job of going to the net, and when we deliver pucks, they're there.
And while the Islanders' offense was obviously the story of the night, their defense was no slouch either. They held the Ducks' young stars, Trevor Zegras, Troy Terry, Mason McTavish, to practically nothing all night. Terry did get the lone goal for Anaheim, but the game was already 5-0 by that point, and it was really out of reach. So the Islanders' extreme pressure on the offensive end ended up being their best form of defense. And for any of the chances that Anaheim did get on goal, Ilya Sorokin was there. He made 22 of 23 saves, including some big ones, especially in the second period. He made 2 saves on the same shift against Frank Vetrano that while the game was still 2-0, so it was still very much in question, the result. And Sorokin was solid. They didn't ask too much of him, but in a 7-goal game, you might overlook the goalie, and it's important to recognize that Sorokin has picked up this season exactly how he left off last season as one of the top goalies in the National Hockey League. The Islanders will be back in action on Tuesday night against the Sharks. It'll be their 3rd game of this 4-game homestand to start the season, which is actually their 2nd longest homestand ever in Islanders history to start a season, which I think everyone would agree is pretty deserving considering they had to go through the 13-game road trip last season to start the year due to the construction of UBS Arena. Again, Islanders 7, Ducks 1. Islanders get their first win of the 22-23 season and move to 1-1. They will play on Tuesday against the San Jose Sharks. But until then, I'm Tyler Mooney for WFUV Sports.